welcome. It is I, Rhoody. Welcome to another glorious day here of World of Warcraft. I hope everyone's doing well, etc, etc. I can only hope. I went into Classic today because I was gonna go and look at my Season of Discovery characters, and I thought, you know, let me go in there and let me see what I have working with. But apparently it's a little broken right now with the bags. It seems like the bags are broken. So, you know, maybe until they fix that, perhaps that I'll go maybe back into it, but I'm not really liking the fact that the bags are a little, you can't pull them up. Like, I hear the sound of the bag, but it just doesn't open up. So we'll do some things on retail and maybe I can figure out what's going wrong with that at a later time. So just this one raid on my Shadow Priest, etc, etc, and then we'll go and we'll do something else. Let me see. I wanted to open this live studio and see what happens. If this actually works correctly. Running at the same time, maybe. Maybe running at the same time. Oh, it actually works. It actually works pretty good, I think. Oh, I see. I see, that's pretty good. That works pretty good. We don't need this right now. When we have the other thing, let's see. Testing. Testing, Mr. Ram. Mr. Ramtic, and then a lot of other people. Yeah, we're just playing on controller this morning. Doing like one raid finder so I can get the Mugsy's jar. And then maybe call it for my Shadow Priest. Thing of it is, I started, did they replace Mind Spike on this build? I'm trying out a new little thing over here. It looks like the raid, let me see. It looks like the raid build is a little bit differently than what I'm used to, but I'll try it, I guess. It looks like they get rid of Mind Flay and they put in Spike. So I'll try that out. Can't promise any crazy damage numbers or anything else like that. But this is kind of just a test. This is just a test on 3 bosses. But yeah, I logged into Season of Discovery and you go to pull up your bags and it just doesn't show. There's some kind of error with console port, so I was like, oh, you know what, maybe just maybe I'll level in Season of Discovery so I can try out the new raid. But then it's not working properly on controller or handheld, so that was kind of discouraging. I feel like if WoW was the same way, it'd be also discouraging. Because this is the way I enjoy it now, just on controller. Gotten quite used to it and how it maneuvers. And it's quite fun. It might not always be the best, right? There's definitely some deficiencies. But it's exciting, it's fun. Hello, Laughables. Speaking of Laughables, I've been pretty tempted. I've been pretty tempted to try Ashes recently, but I have to hold off because I really want to play Dune. The Dune MMO comes out next month. So I was like, if the Dune MMO wasn't coming out next month, I would probably get into Alpha 3 or whatever. Or whatever the next phase is called, something 3. I guess they released Rogues and made some changes to Rangers. How's it going? Maybe you can tell us. How is Ashes of Creation going, Laughables? Inquiring minds want to know. Perhaps. And hopefully today, my Twitch chat doesn't... Yeah, it's okay to wait for Ashes. They're making some big changes. But it needs a ton of work, so don't feel like you need to get in right now. Yeah, I know. I was just kind of bored. And wanted to play something where I don't know anything. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna try the Dune MMO. Not that I'm like some huge Dune historian or lore keeper, but I enjoyed the movie, and it looks like it's kind of a different type of MMO, so maybe it'll be decent. And it'll be new, and I won't know what I'm doing, and I think that's kind of fun. Go around, maybe solo, killing people and taking their spice. Right? Doesn't that sound exciting? Just robbing spice from people that you can. We'll see what happens. It's gonna be weird, but I think that weirdness actually makes it appealing. The Dune MMO actually looks great, and I've heard really good things. Yes, and guess what? It's controller compatible as well, so very good for me because now I can play it, and it runs pretty good. I already did the character creation thing and the test, and I get a solid like 100 FPS on handhelds, so that's also decent. Oh, what? Even perfect. More questions, Laughables. Yes, I wanted to talk to you a lot. It's a good thing I started my stream early this morning. What, Laughables, what do you think of the dang... Oh, did I get another? What do you think of the dang Switch 2? Oh, what do you think about that? The pricing? The games? More inquiring minds would like to know. It looks like they've taken Mind Spike, they've taken Mind Flay and put in Spike. The question is, when do I cast Spike? Just you're most excited for Switch 2 now, really? That's interesting. Does this generate shadow power? This is a new build I'm trying. It doesn't... I don't know if I like it. This is supposed to be like a better rating build without Flay. But I don't see... Are we gonna get anybody here? Nope. Actually, everyone survives.
Great. New plan. Champions, take care of her.
You want a piece of me?
I don't see Mind Flay in this build at all. You're definitely getting it day one if you can. I mean, am I using the wrong talents? No, I am. This is right, I guess. I would like to, but I don't think it's in the cards for me. I don't think it's in the cards. As much as I like the games, I can't believe, like... I can't believe the pricing structure they're going with. And just kind of like, Mind Spike Insanity. Alright, so actually this is a pretty good... I'm doing kind of a good bit of damage here. I think I saw the games were going to be... Yeah, Burn. Also, yeah, like... They're going to be pretty expensive. So look, I just switched my talent build. I have no idea how this build works, and I'm already on the damage meter. I have no real clue what I'm doing. I just got a different talents, and now I'm third. Shadow Priest is nuts, right? No clue what I'm doing. And I'm on controller to boot, right? Like really, this is like a totally different build than I've been playing. Man, I've been doing it all wrong. Everyone, do you see the difference in talents? How big of a talent build difference this makes? Oh, I'm gonna get hit by this. I'm getting greedy. I mean, the Donkey Kong thing looks sick. Mario Kart looks sick. It's a tough one. And because, you know, they fucking get us every time and make us pay so much money because of, like, nostalgia or something, you know what I mean? Like, it's pretty wild. Because, you know, Nintendo was my first console. That was my first console ever. My first kind of gaming experience was on a Nintendo. So it's like they got us right by the balls. It's just like, shit. You're worried about Mario Kart a little? I guess. Your heard spots feel empty. I mean, you just gotta look at it as like a fun exploratory experience, I think. Right? Laughables, like, maybe not like expecting like the deepest content, but, you know, kind of like a party game, right? Like it's really just kind of like, you know, that great party game. Oh, this is such a good build. This is such a good talent build. Holy crap, guys. I went from not being on the damage meter to now be completely just a slaying. I've been doing it all wrong. No wonder I was doing so shitty in Mythic Plus. Although the Mythic Plus build may be a little bit different. But this is good. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens, but I'm not like... I think like it's gonna be impossible to get one. I think people are just going to eat them alive, even despite all the shortcomings. What do you think, Laughables? I think it's gonna be really hard to even get one, even pre-order one. The exciting part for me is D-Brand is making a kill switch case for it. Because I'm such a case person, like, I just care about the accessories. But I think I'm gonna give it some time. I think I'm gonna give it some time. I wish kind of like, maybe just a little bit more power. Or even just a launch title of epic proportions. If they just did like a remaster of A Link to the Past or something, like something classically crazy, I think that would have been like a heavy hitter. I mean, don't get me wrong, Mario Kart's cool and everything, but most of like Mario Kart's fun, but I don't have like hardcore Mario Kart memories. My memories are mainly like with Mario and Zelda. Those games. Even like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like as a forefront. Just maybe something a little bit darker. Instead of, see, they need to actually regress, I think. Right? So think about this. This is food for thought. Yeah, Burns got the point, and that's probably what I'm gonna do. Just give it some time. But listen to this one though. All this time now, everyone's like, "Oh, open world this, open world that." Well, actually, I think it's time to regress and go back to closed world. And not in the sense of like exploration, but in the quest, in the sense of deeper, darker dungeons, right? Like you can still, like, it doesn't have to be like this open shit. The dungeons need to be deep and dark, right? Closed, deep and dark, like Diablo 3, and just in a 3D form, right? Just these weird twists and turns and these kind of like mage things. We don't need a lot of puzzles. Fuck puzzles. It just needs to be deep and dark. Focus in on that, you know what I mean, right? I think that would be sick. Yes, just a deep and dark dungeon. Forget about the open world. You know, you can have the open world up top, but when you get in some of these like dungeons and shit and caves and stuff like that, make it elaborate. Sure, keep the elaborate part of it. We don't need all these fucking moving around puzzles. We don't need those. It just needs to be dark. And just add, you know, add things you can slay that just kind of, you know, it's kind of like, you know, one of those games where there's just a lot of enemies that you can just blast through and slice up and cut up and rip through. That's fun, right? I'm probably, I mean, honestly, I want to see what they kind of do with the new Pokemon. You know, like what's gonna happen there? What's gonna happen with the new Pokemon? But we'll see what happens. I mean, maybe. I have to convince... we have to, like, at least try, maybe, to get one. I'm not gonna pay any scalpers over a retail price, though. I should have, like... Or maybe I'll just wait until... I'll wait until, like, I get a really good, like, percentage off. Even though they've come in kind of good. Even though it's, like, 5% off. 5% off. Target gives you 5% off for your birthday. But then they usually say like, oh, you can't use it for Nintendo or PlayStation or nothing. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I can find one of those kind of deals. Hey Diamond, how am I playing on controller? There's an add-on called Console Port for World of Warcraft. It's right here, just Console Port. You can find it on Curse. It's on the updater and everything. So you download Console Port, you hook up your controller, as you see here. I'm using an Xbox controller. You can use PlayStation, you can use a Switch controller, as long as like it can run on your computer or your handheld, right? Even Bluetooth works if you have that Bluetooth hooked up. I just have mine wired in because when I was building my computer, I forgot to get Bluetooth functionality on my motherboard. Can you believe how dumb that is? But anyway, yeah, so you just install Console Port, get your controller hooked up, and then you kind of put your skills on these little circular buttons at the bottom of the screen. So those are like all my skills. And then the right stick here, you know, like the triggers, when I hit a trigger, it actually changes. It's like an alt key. So like my skills will change and I'll have a whole new set for that modifier. So the triggers are the modifier. This left stick is moving, the right stick is camera angle, right? So I'm moving my camera, and you just kind of go with that, and you get a little crosshair here in the center of the screen. That's how you can select things. So like I'm targeting enemies in the center here. Normally though, I have action targeting, so it will automatically select the nearest target or how I set it up. So I don't really even have to target per se, but you can switch it if you just put mouse hit, you know, down. Yeah, it's really fun, really, I'm not doing anything serious, you know what I mean? I'm just doing Raid Finder on controller. But yeah, it's very fun. I really enjoy it. I enjoy World of Warcraft on controller. I've tried all the classes. It works. I would say like melee classes are probably like even a little bit better.
Special coming.
A little bit more fun with melee classes, but You can still have a bunch of fun in range. Hunter's pretty cool even. But yeah, I really like it. I mean, it's enjoyable. I first got started on it when I was using the Steam Deck to play WoW, and then after that I got a ROG Ally to play WoW. And now I'm just kind of just stuck on the controller. And you can even go like a step further and put in like turbo, so you just have to hold the button down and it'll just keep casting for you. I don't have turbo set up on the PC, so I have to actually physically push the button, which does kind of mess with my head a little bit. Now I'm doing an early stream today, Burn. I figured we got up early. I'm off today from work, so I was like, you know what? Let me stream today. It's kind of miserable weather, etc., etc. So I was like, let me stream in the morning a little bit, and I have to go pick up groceries later, but... And Amy's tired. So I was like, let me just hop on. Let me kill some bosses that I need to kill. Not doing as well on this boss, but we'll see what happens. It still seems like a lot of damage.
Interrupt 1.
I was gonna try SOD, but the bags are broken. So if you're playing classic WoW, though, I will have to add the disclaimer. For some reason,
Special coming.
there's a bag bug with the thing, and these... It's kind of frustrating that you can't open your bags. You have to use like the regular bags. You can't use the bag on, which... Oh nice, I saw that pop up and was like, what? Sweet. Oh, what pop-up? There was a pop-up? What was the what was it? Oh, I know what you're talking about, the pop-up burn. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured. I was like, we got up early, had some coffee, and then I was like, let me just fire up the stream and just do some stuff in the morning while I have some energy. And, you know, it just works out. My day off. Perfect.
Stay away from lines.
But yeah, I was gonna try SOD because they released this new raid. But they're obviously having a problem. The one thing about this build is you have to kind of keep casting. Vampiric only lasts like 15 seconds. I think I have this. Fraud detector. Yeah, metal detector. Is that an offhand? I don't think I need that. That's... I mean, maybe I do. Fraud detector? This one's the metal detector. I think the fraud detector is the best in slot. Oh wait, no, the best in slot is like... I don't need that. I'm not gonna steal that. If somebody needs that, they can have that. Did that Donkey Kong game surprise you? Yeah, it did. I actually want to play that. If I was to get the Switch 2 Laughables, I think that would be also the first time pickup. Like Mario Kart and the Donkey Kong game would probably be the first two games. Would you agree, right? What sucks is they get you again. You have to buy the new Pro controller. Like, really? And they didn't use They didn't use the magnetic sticks. You know what I'm talking about? They didn't change the sticks on the Joy-Cons. So that's a little bit concerning, right? Like if you're playing your Switch enough, like are your Joy-Cons eventually gonna wear out and you're gonna have to buy new ones again? I use one of those, I forget the name of it, but it's like an off-brand, but it's official controllers and it works good. But yeah, I'm a little bit worried about not having the electromagnetic sticks. They said they've done upgrades, but they said they made so many improvements. I'm not so mad about the membership thing for the chat because, you know, I pretty much always have the membership, but you kind of have to have the membership if you want the points and everything. So, we'll see what happens. I guess the step one is like actually having the ability to get it. Right? Like, holy crap, maybe not. I mean, it's a definite possibility that we probably won't even be able to get one. It'll be like Pokemon cards. You cannot get a pack of Pokemon cards anywhere. Like, there are no Pokemon cards anywhere. Anywhere. Same thing with Magic. You could not find a collector's booster anywhere. At least not of the newer stuff. It's kind of crazy, right? Isn't that nuts?
Nobody passes without permission from the boss. And you don't got permission. Ain't that right, Mug? You got it, see?
So there's only like one trinket from here. That's really good. It's like his little bottle. So we'll try to get this Mugsy jar. Try to get this Mugsy jar. Yeah, I'd say Donkey Kong and Mario Kart. It sucks not having the physicals, but I would say like you probably should go with the bundle, you know what I mean? Like probably should go with the bundle. It makes probably the most sense to get the Mario Kart bundle. But if you can't get it, I guess you have to get something without the bundle.
Episode.
I'll try to do the mechanics as well here. We'll make sure we try to do that. Definitely with this build you have to pay a little bit more attention to your Vampiric Embraces. If you can keep everything going, it seems really good. You just have to pay attention to this with the VI. Like, definitely. But if you do, you know, it seems like I'm cranking out the damage. I couldn't get in it. Couldn't get in it.
Target you. Danger, danger.
Oh god. That's a wipe. Am I not a Metroid fan? You know, Laughables, honestly, I didn't play a lot of Metroid. You know, I didn't play a lot of the Metroids. So... I am not really, like, that crazy about it. But it's definitely something I might try because... I might try it. Because those are the exclusives, right? So, like, that's the reason to play... I think that's the reason to play Nintendo, is to play that you know, Metroid and those games. But I would try it. If it was like, if I looked at it and it was like very awesome enough, I would probably just pick that up. Because those are the games you want to play on that system. It's hard, you know, I've had some considerations like, do I want to play Grand Theft Auto when it comes out? Because then you really need a console. So it's like, should I get a PS5? I don't know. You know? I really just want to stick, I think, like, I usually just want to stick with PC. But, you know, will Grand Theft Auto be that huge of a game? Is it a must-play from the beginning? Or should we wait for PC? I don't know. And then it's like, well, do you get a Switch too? Do you get a Switch 2, or do you get a PS5, or do you have to buy them all? I really don't want to buy them all. I think, like, I wish Naughty Dog wasn't being so stickler about, like, putting Grand Theft on consoles first. We wiped on Right Finder Muggsy. This is not good. I had my best performance, I think, with this new build. But there's no Mind Flay in this build. Mind Flay is replaced by Mind Spike. So that's your generation. It's interesting, but you definitely have to pay attention to the VI timer. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm definitely interested. We'll see. They haven't even released the date or anything yet of the pre-order, Laughable, so I don't know. I think the timeline is probably going to go Dune first, maybe. No, maybe sometime this week they might say something. But it's kind of weird. It was supposed to be last Wednesday, I believe. They were supposed to open it up, and then they said, oh, no. Europe got some kind of, like, special invites. I'm all set up. I'm ready to go. I got the little thing. I can hook it right up. Are we going? Looks like we're going. It's really good when you have a lot of haste, like, holy shit.
Absent.
No, don't run away. You have to... Oh my god, I almost died. I almost died because I did the mechanic, you see? Guys? Everyone? See what happens when you try to do the mechanics in Raid Finder? You almost die. Alright, let's launch this. We'll do this. Dark Ascension. We'll do this. We'll launch the Void Torrent. Beautiful. Got instant cast these. Yeah, this new build is sick. I get up to like 2nd place, 3rd. Shadow Priest is nasty, right? Just torrent for a little while. And then I guess you just Mind Spike to generate. I'm still getting used to the play style of it, but it seems really good. Let's do this. Let's go with this. Boom. Let's get our... Yeah, this is good now. Damn, I got stunned.
Phase changed. Watch your step.
I got the both barrel stun charge. That's okay though. I was wondering why I wasn't doing that well on my Shadow Priest, and all this time I just had the wrong talent build. Let me just keep getting this, yeah. All this time I had the wrong build, right?
Watch your step. Phase 2.
All this time I had the wrong talent build. Do I know who I'm going... I'm definitely gonna win. No, I don't really anything about it. I do know like the servers might be really small, Laughables. Like there only may be like a very small servers in the beginning. So I was listening to the last kind of live stream they did, and they said that, and I was kind of surprised. But I'm just gonna have to wait and see. I'm definitely gonna have the capability to play it a lot because it is going to be, you know, handheld, so that helps a lot in terms of how much I can play it. Oh, there's the jug. This Moxie jug is best in slot. Somebody rolls 100 on it.
What's next, Gallywix? Ooh, someone's getting cranky. You wanna host me?
I think I already have this. Oh no, this is actually best. We need that. You heard 1,000 players? Yeah, that'll be nice. I thought they, or no, it was like only 30 players to a guild, so it's gonna have to... Oh, thank you, Noah. Thank you, Noah, for following. Appreciate it. Over there on TikTok. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Also, MyJP and Shoots0519. Yeah, so I think like guilds are... It was guilds. I thought guilds are limited to 30 players in Dune, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, we're kind of done with Shadow Priest. I'd have to say, that's a pretty... it's a lot better performance than I've been doing on Shadow Priest. I think with a little bit more optimization, you know, I got... if I'm over 300, that's pretty good. Pretty good on controller. Lots of Fury Warriors up here. Doing crazo damage. Yeah, don't have any idea but guild, but if you want to link up, man, I'm gonna pre-order the package that lets you start on May 15th. I'm gonna do that pretty soon. I think, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun for sure. Cause I have like almost everybody geared up on World of Warcraft, and I've reached that point of like they're going to just do these little tiny little bits of content, but it's not going to be enough content to keep me going. It's not going to be enough content to really like keep me going here. Maybe we'll do rogue. We'll switch over to melee. I just gotta check my mage. Let me check my mage. Also, welcome Darth. I'm excited about it. Probably like the most exciting thing, cause I kind of like the story. I never read any of the Doom books, but I saw the movies and it was just like flabbergasted. Even Amy really likes the Dune movies, which was a crazy. Yeah, I know. It's just very familiar. Laughables. It's just very familiar to me. I think the familiarity aspect of it, because I know what I'm kind of doing. They always get me. It's the nostalgia burn, right? It's like 20 years of playing this game. It's insane, right? 20 years of playing this game, but it's still like stuck on you. It's like stuck on your head. It's like the longer you're with something, the harder it is to let it go, right? It's definitely difficult to stop World of Warcraft. It's very difficult. I mean, I have taken a big, seriously long breaks in the past, but... man, maybe not enough. I think I did. Let me see. Yeah, I got what I needed to on my mage, everyone, so... let's see... I don't really want to play Demon Hunter, but I could play Demon Hunter. If we have any requests of classes here, I can choose between Rogue, Demon Hunter, Paladin, and a Fury Warrior. My Death Knight's not up there yet, but I have Demon Hunter, Rogue, Hunter, Warrior, and Paladin. Maybe Warrior would be fun. I have my second Warrior that I can play. This Warrior's done, I think. Maybe Rogue. Or Demon Hunter, perhaps. Demon Hunter's kind of boring. Well, maybe we should do Rogue. Or maybe Warrior. Let's go to Figs. Let's make sure Figs is taken care of this week. You know, let's make sure 100% that Figs gets his something out of it. This is my prot warrior, but I play Fury and Raid Finder because I don't like tanking raids that I don't know what I'm doing. Just instances. Yeah, okay. So we'll queue up for the Raid Finder. Oh, I still have to kill Gallywix on him. Okay. That's good, actually. That's all the more fun. That's all the more fun than I have to kill Gallywix. This cape thing is nuts. With this maybe I should change up my swords, everyone. What do you think? Is this too much? Is this too much of a transmog? This might be too much of a transmog for these swords. What else could I do? Holy moly, look at those. I saw somebody with something. They have to be kind of blue, you know what I mean? Like a little bit blue to go with this gear. Like this is okay. These are okay too. Like I found like this is somewhat decent. The greens don't go. Even though I wish I had like a full green full red or gold even. These are okay too. This with the skulls, these are actually not bad. These actually may fit. It just has to be kind of bluish. The Gurkthalock I was using for a little while, they look kind of good. This version of the Gurg. Maybe that's the way to go with the Gurg. That's all I have as far as two-handed sword. Maybe two-handed axes? Maybe there's an axe that looks sick. Shadow's Edge. This one, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Not that many what about maces? 2 blue. I need something darker blue, maybe with skulls. Torch of the Damned. I don't have a lot of transmog. Staves. And staves just don't look right. Same things with pole arms. Just don't look right. Could do 2 skies, but that just, you know what I mean. That's just, I don't know about that. And then Legion artifacts. I think maybe Gurg. I think maybe Gurg might be the best. Although it does have this like orangish copper thing. This one could be... Or where was that other one with the bones? Oh, this one. I just don't like how the end of this blade is all flailed out. Let's try 2 Gurgthalocks. See how that looks. I mean, that doesn't look bad, right? Two Gurgthalocks. I mean, it's a little bit crazy on a cow. It's like actually pretty crazy. The other question is, do we open up the cloak enchant so I can have the little jetpacks? I mean, I think the jetpacks look cool, but they do kind of get in the way. Just a little bit. But let's actually also put them... Let's put them here. We got space for them. Can shoot up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. It's just a little bit of a speed boost. Wonder how this guild is doing. Just joined this guild. Doesn't seem like much is going on. Let's leave the guild. We've left the guild. These guys do mythic pluses and I'm just like, ugh. There's one thing that's kind of like... maybe not the best on controller. I mean, don't get me wrong. Mythic Plus, you can have a lot of fun with Mythic Plus. But, playing on controller or handheld Mythic Plus is not exactly fun. I guess maybe I'm just not used to the dungeons, but it's just not fun. It's like a very, it's an experience that's just very too crazy. It's a little too crazy on controller, especially if you're on a handheld tiny screen. So I would avoid doing Mythic Plus on controller completely. I actually, there aren't too many games that can make me sweaty, and I did try to do Mythic Plus a couple days ago. Well, we did Mythic Plus a couple days ago, but I got done with this Mythic Plus on controller, handheld, etc., and I was physically sweaty. And I don't like that. I do not like getting so hot playing a game. I guess some people do. Laughables, do you like getting all hot playing a game? What about you, Burren? Do you like getting hot and sweaty when you're playing a game? I mean, some things may be worth it. Like if you're playing Elden Ring and you beat a boss that you know, put in like 50 tries, maybe that feels good. But I've always hated timers and time limits. I fucking hate timers. I fucking hate timers. Maybe it's just me. Maybe that it's because I'm just midlife. That, you know, I'm just old midlife and I hate timers, but I hate time limits. Holy shit, do I hate timers. But some people like that. Some people like timers. Me, generally, putting a timer on something is not a way to make me attracted to it at all. But I will say in Legion, when they first started, you know, Mythic Plus, it was entertaining, it was fun. But I guess, you know, in comparison, I knew what I was doing. I knew the dungeon quite well. Nowadays, I definitely don't know this dungeon quite well. Alright, let's go slay Gallywix.
Save me the mush. The horde made you soft. I'm not being soft. I'm offering you a way out. You don't make the offers. I do.
Is anybody gonna aggro this thing? Can we have like a... Oh my gosh, I think they all made it. I think everybody in the raid made it past the boss. This is a monumental occasion, holy. I mean, there's gonna be some new content things like the duo thing that's happening in the next couple weeks, so there'll be like a little bit more new stuff in WoW. But as soon as Dune hits, we're gonna see very much an uptick of Dune. Unless I have one of those experiences that's like New World, where it's like I played for 40 minutes and I was like, I can't do this game. But luckily that happened in beta. Luckily that happened early on so that I could get a refund. Cause I knew it was just not happening for there. I knew that it wasn't gonna happen. So we kind of lucked out. We lucked out in New World because we were able to not kind of have to spend so much on the game itself. But I'm pretty hopeful that, you know, Dune goes a non-traditional route with their MMO. It's definitely different. It's definitely weird. And I think that that's really going to It's really gonna turn the tide, it being so weird and different, that it's actually gonna make it appealing in a sense. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. That's pretty cool. My orc's a little bit better, I think. Maybe my orcs kind of got better gear. Definitely have a better weapon in my main hands and off hands on my orc fury warrior. And also this build is slightly different, but I guess I'm hanging in there. I saw my name pop up at 6th place there. It usually happens later on when my fury warrior comes back into play here. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we'll have a month. Hopefully we can get them. Hopefully you can get one Laughables. I think it's gonna be high competition, and I think the right thing for Nintendo to do. Oh yeah, I gotta start using this. The right thing for Nintendo to do would be to like look at Nintendo Online, right, and see the history of players. Like not exactly like how much things you bought on Nintendo Online, but just maybe like when your account was created in Nintendo Online, you know, did you at least play some games on a Nintendo network, right? Like the fair thing to do would be to let those people buy it first. I think anybody can agree to that, right? I mean, it does exclude like new users, but honestly, what new user is going to go like straight into a Switch 2? Probably like next to 0%. So I think like and that should be the case with everything, right? Your standing should kind of like it's the only way to deter these bots, etc., etc. But I guess there's always a way around it. Then they would figure out how to get old accounts or something and hook up their botting systems and stuff like that. It would be a mess. It's always a mess. I mean, like, what's the right way to do it? It's rough. Maybe just a plain out lottery. You get in a queue system, and maybe you get extra points based on, you know, if you have like confirmed stats or whatever. Oh shit, this thing is like on me. It's the case with kind of like everything, and then the website goes down. Like I'm always like early to these things, like these like queues to buy. I'm like always early. I know what time I show up, and then the website goes down, and then you're just refreshing for an hour waiting, and then after that it's just like I don't have any time left. I've been doing this for an hour. You know, screw it. And even if you were to get in anyway, it's like stuff's already all gone. I hate when that happens.
Line on you. Watch your step.
It's very annoying. Alright. It's very annoying when this happens. And it's gonna be like the situation, I think, from moving forward. The exclusivity and then just the economy. You'd think like, oh, well, you know, money's really tight and bad and everything. And you know, people aren't going to be buying these things, but it's actually the complete opposite. Oh shit, I forgot to get out of this. Damn it. But it's actually the complete opposite. Right? And people are so hard up for money that they're willing to put in and buy these things and then try to flip them for profit. It's like this weird combo of supply and demand, and then economical hardship at the same time. So it's quite weird. So even for like an extra $20 or $30 or $40 or $50, people are willing to flip things. Like, it's insane. Like, why would you go through that much trouble? And I mean, eventually they're gonna realize that, you know, eBay or whatever, if you're not selling it for cash,
Bowman coming.
like they're gonna catch up to you and they're gonna see you're flipping things. And they're gonna want their tax money, and then what are you gonna make, like $10? Was $10 really worth your time? You spent maybe like an hour or 2 or 3 hours, maybe even more time on this. What do you make per hour? $3.33 to flip a switch? I don't know. That sounds kind of strange, right? To flip a switch. But I think trading cards is the worst too. Like, holy moly. Pokemon people, Pokemon flippers. They're just going in and buying hundreds of these things. Oh my gosh, dude. I do one thing. I just want one ETB is all I want ever for every release. I just would like one. Hello, Planetary News. Easy raid. Yeah, very easy. I just was not paying attention. And my big ass torn just got, you know. It gets me every time because the finale blast. Because I'm just so not used to melee. And I forget. I just want every release. I want one thing. I want one Pokemon ETB and one Magic Collector's Booster. I don't have to have any more product. That's it. That's all I require.
Watch your step.
But you can't even get a fucking ETB. One ETB at retail. You can't get one ETB. Nothing.
Bowman coming.
But it is what it is. We can't have everything, I guess. Good thing we have World of Warcraft, we have MMOs and controllers, etc. I feel like Planetary News, that is like a cool name. I feel like that should be an actual website for news. Let's see. Oh, we need these. We need these off-spec. This is the best in slot. I think I already have all my tier ready, yeah. So I won't be greedy. Nice. I won't be greedy here. And I won't roll need on those curios. But that Titan, actually... I may get that Titan for off-spec. No, maybe I won't. Damn, I didn't know Shamans could use it too. But I guess they can. Alright, we'll just go into the other raid. It's okay. That's probably taken though, Planetary News. PlanetaryNews.com. TJ Otis and Mr. MJP, thank you for watching. Also over there on TikTok, appreciate it. Are we gonna get a Titan of Industry before this queue goes? I think I'm using this shield right now. Yeah, prop PvE, I have this shield. I wonder if these are better though. They might be. Fire flash arm guards. Could be. I guess we'll see if we get the shield later.
What now? We bought ourselves time. Now all we need is a... Call it all cutthroats, mercs, firebugs, and psychopaths. Kill all these goblin cartels.
So we're going for the best in slots. We still have a blue offhand, blue ring, green neck. It's quite crazy, right? You would think I had a better neck, but apparently I don't. I need to like get bloody tokens or something and at least get that neck. We're getting over here. We're not getting killed by this, I swear.
Great. New plan. Champions, take care of her while we check on our cartel.
You want a piece of me?
Kill ads. Kill ads. Kill ads. Phase change.
Oh man. Somebody just hit. Just hit Lust. Numbers everywhere.
Kill ads. Kill ads.
Full throttle race rig. I think that might be.
Huh, that's one nuisance
I think that was like one of the good ones. Let me see what I have. I think the cloak is good. I'm pretty sure I can't do any better than that, so I'll just roll greed on that.
The Galagio is sealed tight. Clear out Gallywix's cronies and see what can be salvaged. We'll put together something that'll blast the
And hopefully my prosperity. Hopefully the prosperity will lead us to a best in slots two-hander. That would be the best case scenario today, would be getting that on Figs for Fury. It stinks that there were so many shield users, but the reality is, like I was saying yesterday, like in a week, or not like a few, but in a couple month or two, when they go into the next expansion, they're just gonna put all this gear on a vendor and you're gonna be able to buy it. So it's like, am I really doing pretty good, Burren? I didn't get any upgrades yet, but we're gonna go and kill the slot machine boss for the mace. So we'll see. So we'll see how we do. I just been unsure recently because I know now they're releasing that NPC like they always do now to get all the gear, so it's like, should I really be putting so much time into Raid Finder? I don't know. I mean, I could be PvPing per se, or maybe even doing delves. I think maybe like in a week or two I'm gonna have to recalibrate and probably like work on delves a little bit more. Once I have all the gear, it'll be kind of pointless to do Raid Finder. So I think it'll be like, well, let's work on delves until the upgrade tokens and juice up those tokens. At least get hero tier up to like max upgrade. I don't think I can get mythic tier on every class. That might be a little bit difficult. I guess it's always a possibility though. I just have a hard time on like, say like mage or priest doing like high tier delve even. Make sure we get the goal now. We got a huge goal boost. I think that's like one of the like little perks here after you gain some reputation. I guess that's like the one thing that's cool about doing the raid and everything is the reputation. I'm just gonna have to start like going back and doing older content too. I still don't have Invincible. I should be running like ICC. Do you know how many times I've run ICC? For that mount? Oh my gosh. I think I ran ICC an insane amount during when it was relevant. And then just soloing. Good grief. I should just park every character out there. Even like the lower level ones, I think I could do that too on 70s. Everything. Also, welcome Trex Master X and Mr. JP, thank you. Or MJP. MJP, not Mr. JP. MJP. Alright, this is it. This is for the mace. We want this best in slots mace. I gotta say, like, I really look cool as just like a Tauren. As a Tauren warrior. It's like the biggest helmet.
5,
Biggest shoulders.
4, 3, 2. Special coming. Phase change. Special coming.
The only bad thing for having coffee
Special coming.
is like I find when I drink coffee, man, do I have to go to the bathroom a lot?
Phase change.
Like I'm used to drinking a lot of fluids, but I don't have to nearly go as much often as when like they do have some coffee.
Special coming.
Oh, welcome back, Laughables. We're still here, just, you know, killing time by slaying raid bosses.
Watch your plays too. Watch your feet.
Very exciting. I'm close to the threshold of like, you know, the new content is now not so new anymore. And what they do in like in another month, they release this vendor where you can actually buy the gear with just these little tokens that every character gets these. So like you can gear up your alts and everything. So they basically give you versions of like all the best in slot stuff. So if you want to look at this from a perspective, like what I'm doing right now is actually waste of time. Oh, break. Sorry, my friend. No mace. No mace, though. Point operated girdle. I think this is best in slot, though. Yeah, we're gonna read no real need on that one. That's something we can't pass on. The PvP gear is not the same. PvP gear is not the same. How did we do here? Oh, we beat the other Fury Warrior. Only slightly, though. This belt... I didn't get the belt. Who got the belt? Rune dice. A blood decay. Alright, I guess that's the tank. That might be tank, the best in slot, I guess. As well as Fury. Yeah, sorry, Laughables. I don't even know how that's set up. I don't have the Twitch control panel. Streamlabs has that. Streamlabs does not have an ability for me to stop him. I would have to go into like a browser into Twitch and click on stop it. You just got unlucky because I don't really run though too many of those even on Twitch. Twitch is so stingy. I haven't gotten paid by Twitch in probably over a year. Yeah. They are bad, man. Whereas like in comparison, like if you make $1 on TikTok, you get paid every Wednesday. So just let me put that out there. I think there's something wrong with this picture. You know, it's only Twitch though. They're run by Google, you know. Only one of the biggest companies in the world. You know. But you know, you have to have $50 to get paid on Twitch for some odd reason. Can you imagine the holdings? The holding company below $50, how much assets that are accumulating interest? Or I would assume a lot. Yeah, oh, is it Amazon? Oh yeah, it is Amazon. Even bigger. Only you know, one of those big companies. It's not Google. Okay, it's Amazon. It's like the same thing, right? Isn't it? It is Amazon. Only the biggest company in the world.
Ain't that right, Mug? You got it, see?
Five, four, three, two, one.
So many toys.
Which is odd, right? Like, don't you think... I think $1 is a great threshold. But for some reason, Twitch just holds on to it forever. You accidentally spent $250 on bits and they won't. Oh my god. That's quite awful. I guess the good news is, though, you have enough bits to last you probably for the rest of ever. And you did it on the pocket. It's hopefully you got them on sale though. I think like there's sometimes they have like a bit sale where you can get like 50% more bits. Like hopefully that was the case during the time you did it in your pocket. That would be pretty bad. Full price bits in Laughable's pocket. The guy ran away. He wasn't supposed to run away. We can't kill the absorb shield until the thing comes out. Like we have to kill this elemental goon.
Knocking back.
Oh, 2 years ago. Oh, that was good though. You got rid of him at least. I would have been like, I'm never giving them any money again. I would have been like, I'm done with bits forever. I looked at my streaming, my first started streaming date. It was like 2011. 2011. So, at some point, I mean, what is 2011? 2021? Yeah, so now we're at like 14 years or something. That's pretty good. YouTube if they're chat. Yeah, I know. YouTube is a little bit more like, at least like you can get discovered on YouTube, like new people come in. Same thing with TikTok, like at least I've met new people on TikTok. I never meet anybody new on Twitch, other than someone coming in here pretending they're going to be a cool friend, but they really want you to buy their artwork, or they're trying to upgrade your stream graphics and trying to sell you something. Those are the only kind of like new people I get into Twitch. I mean, I've gotten lucky, but I think Burn came from YouTube too. So it's like no one ever discovers you on Twitch. That's the problem with Twitch if you're like trying to grow your stream or whatever. Get different perspectives from people, like Twitch is not the place. Twitch is like for already established streamers and personalities. It's like an elitist platform almost, right? Because Twitch really doesn't give you anything other than like a cool interface, like you said, good chat. The emote system is cool, like... But lately their bandwidth has been a little strange. Not exactly working up to snuff. But it seems like we're not having any problems today, so that's a good one. I'll stand in this to help out.
Watch your feet.
I did, I was searching for Rogue Ally and WoW. Exactly, see? 160p. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, Laughables, you're not even here to watch the content. You're just here to listen in and chat, really. I do the same thing at work when I'm watching a stream or something on Twitch. I just turn it on audio. Really just audio.
What's next, Gallywix? Ooh, someone's getting cranky. You wanna house?
Yeah, I did this thing recently, Burn, where... Oh, I need this on my Fury Warrior. This Z-Hug stat line thing. Oh wait, yeah, and this is best in slot trinket. I am on my Fury Warrior. This is the best in slot thing. So like this energy drink, I think. This energy drink and this core amplifier are the best in slots for Fury, I'm pretty sure. So we'll have to hold on to that. Alright, we did it. We did the things. I wish I could get my microphone a little bit tuned a little bit better. I feel like I'm not at my full potential here for what this thing's capable of, but it takes hours for me to set this microphone up. Oh god. It's like a whole day project. And it's like, do I want to actually play a game today, or do I want to mess around with a microphone? I wish there was a way to get just like somebody else's settings. The problem is it's like highly tailored to your voice, so you have to tweak all these decibel ranges, etc, noise things. Oh god, it's such a pain in the ass, but I just like this microphone so much.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
We've calibrated our prices to be somewhat reasonable. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the best in slot thing. This little, or maybe it's not. The hot thug. Maybe the thug hotline isn't the best in slot. Let me go check. And the thing to use is it's called Archon. Archon. That's what I've been using recently. Archon. Wow. Archon, World of Warcraft, GG. And I'm just looking at Warrior, Fury, Rating, and then Gear. And they definitely, let's see, trinkets. That's actually like right. Actually, the improvised thorium peacemaker. So Eye of Kazan and Mechanical Core Amplifier. So this actually isn't the best thing. This hotline thing. I don't know who I should give that to, but we'll save it. This is also a warband thing. Yeah, I'm driving a FedEx truck while listening to it. Oh, Laughables, I didn't know you work for FedEx. We have a huge hub over here. A FedEx near me. Do you have like stock options too? I've been noticing like UPS and FedEx, their stocks perform very well. Do you have like, do they let you put in this money into their stocks and shit like that? I mean, maybe they won't do so well now. Maybe now's the time to buy them while they're a little bit down. You have no stock now, okay. I was sitting and waiting for like a doctor's thing, and I was watching all these people go into like the store, like the UPS store and the FedEx store, and it's just like they're just constantly in droves, just like shipping must make so much. Like there's gotta be so much high profit in shipping. Maybe not so much in this coming couple years, but eventually I think shipping will bounce back. So, oh, that's how FedEx works. That sucks. They don't even employ their own workforce. Well, I guess as long as the contractor keeps flowing, I guess you're okay.
The skies call to me.
What the shit, man?
Find strength, fair skies, and strong winds. Farewell. May we all find.
I know Amazon does that because when you see Amazon coming, sometimes they have these like rental trucks. And those people, and like the people that deliver Amazon on Sundays. Oh, just not the drivers. The hell? I would figure the drivers must be the important element. Well, we got number 6 on that one. That's still pretty good. Pretty good burn. We're still doing it. We're still up there on Fury Warrior. And with that slight change in my build on Shadow Priest, we were able to get on the damage meter. See, like right now, I've done like a couple raids, but I'm kind of like so bored. I also have to do my Paladin. I have to find like maybe have a rep build. Maybe I should try a new rep build instead of using this other one. Well, that's good. I know a lot of those jobs, if you're a real grinder, you can make over 100k a year if you're a driver that really likes to grind, right? You can probably do pretty well and make 6 figures. I have to negotiate a new thing coming up here. Not really looking forward to it with my company. Not that I'm demanding anything, but they are kind of expecting me to do another job that's not in the kind of scope that my job is. So I'm like, just in all fairness, I'm asking for a little bit more, like a salary increase, because if I'm gonna do another department's job, like, wouldn't you also want to be compensated when it's like if every other comparable job in your industry does only X, Y, and Z, and they get paid a little bit more, right? If you comp everybody in your industry doing the same job and they get paid a little bit more, but then they only have to do X, Y, and Z, but now they're trying to give you E and F to do from a totally different job classification. Wouldn't you think that it's only fair to just get more money? I would think that's fair. Not that I don't have any weight in bargaining, because I'm not part of a union or anything. I'm just asking in fairness. I'm not really refusing to do it, right? I'm just asking in all fairness. It just seems logical that you would make more. And I asked an expert in my industry, who's been in the industry for 35 years, what I should be making, and it's like 20k more than I'm getting paid. So I'm only asking for about 10k more. So with all fairness, I think that's I think that's fair. If you're gonna have me do a whole new job scope and be expected to have people rely on that other additional scope. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. And there's some things that hurt me. It's like, it hurts me because I'm not like myself. I had to train an apprentice, so instead of it being like, it's like a 1.2, 1.3 person job. It's like just kind of a little bit over the threshold where you may need an additional employee. Like, I've run the department solo many times. Like for months, no problemos. So it's like, but they gave me like an apprentice to train, and it's because like my process is so efficient that we're done pretty quickly. You know, I don't know, we're done very quickly. So what ends up happening is like for a good hour, we're just kind of just like waiting to go home. But it seems like these people want us to be on our going on nonstop. But see, the way I approach things is I always try to work efficiently, get things done, get things accomplished, and then that's it, right? You're done. Like, I will go into hyper mode so that I can finish and reach that end goal. I don't like an open-ended thing where you have to be like constantly going. Like there should be like an end goal. And once you hit that end goal, then you can stop, right? Like, you have to have a stopper. If you don't have a stopper, you're probably working wrong. You know, and especially if you have people that want to stay at your company for a long period of time, you have to think of them as assets. Do you want to smash up your brand new car every day and fucking floor it? Do you want to go you just bought a brand new car, you know, you want it to last 10 years. Are you going to be driving it like a maniac, doing like, you know, going around corners real hard and fucking accelerating as fast as that can go every time? No, you're not. I mean, maybe like 0.1%, maybe there's a psycho out there, but you're not going to be beating your brand new car every time you're driving, right? Because you want it to last. An employee is the same fucking thing. It's a tool, it's an asset that you don't want to beat all the fucking time because it's not going to last. You want to have employees that are going to be last. You want to have subject matter experts. You want to have people that come in that are so used to the process, it can be done just not even having to think about it. I'm so good at what I do. It's just an afterthought. I can come in, I can just go. It's just so simple to me, and I'm so good at it. Hello, Amy. Welcome. Laughables is here today, Amy. I don't know if you've ever talked to Laughables, but Laughables is here because it's early morning. He's currently in his FedEx truck listening, Amy. Isn't that cool? We caught Laughables in the morning because we're streaming. I'm just telling Laughables all about, like, you know, what I think companies should be and how they should treat their employees. It makes sense, right? Everything I said makes sense, you know. You're not gonna beat your brand new car every day. You know, hard acceleration, hard turns. You're not gonna do that. And employees are the same way. You're not gonna beat your employee every day and do hard turns that won't last. And you just do a better job if you have experts. And experts take time. But you want the experience around. You don't want that to go away. So, we'll see. Just some food for thought. Some food for thought on this Friday. Hopefully everyone's enjoying it. At least you're allowed to have, like, head plugs, headphones, earbuds in. Laughables, that's a good thing. We could probably say Laughables does he like dogs? Hahaha. Does Laughables like dogs? Maybe certain dogs, but maybe some dogs, not so much. And then it's like, you have to be mindful of where you're stepping, too. You don't want to step in mud or poop or anything like that. Alright, 15 minutes. What can we do? We can probably... Let me try and queue for the Chrome King. Oh no, I don't want to tank this. I have prop paladin set up on this. Alright, we only want to do ret. I'm wondering though, Laughables, do you look at like the sender of certain packages though? Like if you see like a box, like say it's like, you know, like if the Switch 2 released on a certain day, and you like seen all these boxes with like Nintendo or whatever on them, you'd probably be like, oh, do you know this is a Switch 2 for sure. Or you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean. You ever look at like who's sending these, or just are you working so fast that you just look at the delivery and boom, just put it. Cause there's been certain times where I get packages, like for instance, D Brand is one of them, and they have this elaborate packaging that's like just crazy. Oh, you have no GameStop on your route. Oh, that's okay though. But it's like, I wonder, like, because some of this packaging, they have this like custom packaging, and they have this like crazy sayings all over the package. I'm wondering, like, that must be like what the fuck company is this? And then you just kind of glance at it and be like, oh, I wonder what they make. And then you look it up and you see like what they sell. Have you ever gotten to a scenario like that where like, what the fuck is this box? You know, because it's not just a brown box. It's like got all crazy shit on it. And then you say like, you know, what are they selling? And then you look it up and be like, oh, this is just some kind of like golden widget or something. You know what I mean? Does that ever happen to you, Laughables, where your curiosity is like, maybe like you're on your lunch break and you're like, what the fuck is that company? I mean, yeah, you get some weird stuff. Yeah, it's probably pretty cool. Not every mostly I think every company sends in a brown box, but there's some other ones. Probably lots of sex toys. Could be. Could be. Could be a bunch of pocket pussies. Just a whole box of pocket pussies. That's it. It's like, oh shit. It like says like Fun Factory on it, and it's got all these smiley faces, and you're like, who, what is it? What do they sell? And then you Google it, and then it's all this like complete smuttery. I guess that would be funny. I know for sure though, D Brand has like these crazy packages. It's got like a whole scripture written on the package. I think I can sell most of these things right here. Matt Rife's bit on Pocket Pussy is hilarious. I had not seen that one. Or maybe I have, Amy. I think I was going to try to find another optimum build. Let's do that. Let's do that. And let's also see, did I close out of my browser? I think I did. Man, that stinks. I need an additional browser. Let me go and monitor the live center. And we'll see. Mr. JP still here. Burn still here. Thank you guys for watching on TikTok too. Let me go and back up and look at Archon. I'm not gonna have enough time. Maybe I'll have enough time. Let me just look at Paladin. We're at Paladin. 4 rating. Let me copy this build. I might have enough time. Overview. Export. It might be similar. I just got into it. Import. Let's see if we can do it very fast. Archon. A+. It looks like there are some different Talus.
I'm not being soft. I'm offering you
It seems like I have most of my skills. Most of the same skills that I had before. So we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure that Red Paladin isn't exactly the highest DPS. I think like his earlier stuff is probably pretty good. Laughables, right? Would you say, Amy, like his earlier stuff? I'm not really sure that I'm like thinking like his new stuff is as funny as like the old stuff. Ad break, jeez. Aim, do you have the control panel for moderator that says like something about I don't know. I don't have the control panel to stop Laughable's ad break. It's okay though, we can let Laughables listen to the ads. That's how we get paid. On Twitch. Is that sneaky? Sorry, Laughables. We're selling out. We're selling out, Laughables. Don't worry, it's for a good cause. Yeah, Laughables is probably stuck in like an ad break, but that's... It's Twitch. It's all Twitch's fault. This seems to be okay. There's no real difference from the playstyle. Otherwise, it seems like I get more hammer procs. No, you can't fix it. Okay. It seems like I get way more procs, which is... I can't believe how good like some of these websites are with builds. Like, I just changed my build one time and I'm like... I'm showing up on the damage meter. It's weird.
Phase 2.
It's crazy. Like, that's how, like, good the guides have gotten. Shit. I need this. Okay, good. Yeah, like, I would never show up on my Red Paladin on the damage meter at all. Now I'm, like, number 4, right? Like, this is insane. Like,
Watch your step.
I just tweaked the build and follow this Archon raid guide, and now the Red Paladin seems to be doing good damage just with the spec and pretty much the same playstyle I was going. I'm just seem to be getting more hammer procs here, which is good. Yep, Laughables has been a subscriber many times. Back when I was trying out Guild Wars. That's when I first met Laughables, and when I was playing some Guild Wars. It's a shame, like, what happened to Guild Wars. Even like Final Fantasy Online. Like, at one point I was gonna try to play the Final Fantasy MMO. And but it just kind of fell off. It just kind of fell off. And now it's like we only have like a few possibilities for a newer MMO to be able to play. Yeah, the Nintendo Switch is gonna be insanely crazy, even just to acquire. Yep. I forget I need to keep hitting my house of cards. And I definitely have to get out of here. I have to get out of here after the suppression. This is something I have to pay attention to.
Bowman coming. Watch your step.
Oh, don't worry, Laughables. It's okay.
Bowman coming. Watch your step.
Oh my gosh. I just survived that. I think there is a way to shut it off. If you're actually on the website. But like none of us are on the Twitch website. Because it's actually kind of useless. It's either just the app. Yeah, just the app.
Watch your step.
Oh, this is what I have to get out of. I always forget. I always forget. But then I remember that time.
Line on you.
I remember that time, and I remember to hit my house of cards. Yeah, you need a new Pro controller. You need one of those. Gonna need the controller, the new memory card, and then what else? And then you need the game, and then
Watch your feet.
you need,
Bowman coming.
well, I would probably need an additional dock. An additional dock. So it would be like the memory card, the Pro controller, the dock. Do I have all my tier? I think I do. Yeah, I have all my tier, so I don't need to roll on any curios, so I won't be a jerk. I do need this Titan of Industry for off-spec. The Eye of Kazan. Do I already have one of those? Oh yeah, I do. You gotta pay for online for the Switch. You don't have Nintendo Expansion Pack Plus right now, Laughables? At all? The Welcome Tour. Oh yeah, the Welcome Tour. Yeah, and I mean, if you add all that stuff up, it's like, holy moly. Holy moly, that's a lot of buying. Etc, etc. You have the oh, okay, so you need to upgrade to the Plus Expansion Pack one. How did I do on the off-spec roll for this Titan? Oh, we're all off-spec. Yes, I got it! Yes! That's awesome. You guys know how awesome that is? I've gotten the off-spec shield. This shield is so good. the Titan of Industry. Because I have Prot Paladin. I am also a Prot Paladin. So now instead of this, I have this. Oh yeah. The Titan of Industry, that's it. Now we can save this as PVE Prot. Excellent. I'd have to say though, look, by changing my talents, I'm number 5 on the damage meter. And this isn't even a class that I play a lot of. I'm only like item level 632. But I do, and look at my weapon. A 593 weapon. Do you know how bad this is? This is actually bad. Do you have a capture card? Yes, I do. I have an external one though. I would like, at one time I had an internal one. I would like to probably get an internal one in the computer, but I have an external one. It'll be more than enough hertz to capture the right FPS. So, yeah, I have my Switch. I have a dock up here for the Switch. We only have one Nintendo Switch, and it's downstairs. So to have 2 docks, just one Switch. So one Switch downstairs with the dock, and then I would need another dock, just a dock, if I was to get the other Switch. Oh my goodness! Do you hear that? Amy has gifted a sub to Laughables. Unbelievable. Laughables, enjoy your sub. You are actually... Now you have the Warglaves. Hello, Flixie FN. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome. We're just kind of bullshitting right now on the tail end of the stream. So... And Laughables actually has now the Warglaves because he's been subscribing for so long on Twitch. He's graduated to the Warglaves. I think that's like a higher tier, isn't it? I think so. Yeah, we're on the tail end of this, but we're doing good. I changed my whole talent build on Ret Paladin. I'm actually on the damage meter. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool with controller and just a terrible weapon. You can actually see yourself on the charts. I like it. I've been doing that for almost every class so far. We did that with Fury Warrior. I did that with Shadow Priest today. I changed my build to what Archon says I should do, and lo and behold, even with like a 630 item level, I'm able to get on top of the damage, well, at least within the top 6. On 3 different classes, it's actually pretty good. I'm pretty happy about that. Just so I know, like, it's not me. It's not me. It's not me, it's my build. That's, that's MMO lifestyle. It's your gear and your build, right? Everything else is just kind of filler. You gotta know what buttons to push, you gotta have the build, and you gotta have some of the gear. Have some of the gear. I could do even better probably, because a 593 two-handed weapon is probably not the best for a Ret Paladin. I should probably just buy... I think I can buy with honor maybe something. Maybe fix it up a little bit with the upgrades package. Yeah, so now we have like 4 subscribers. Thank you, Amy and Laughables, for your kind giftings. But I think I'm ready to probably Okay, well, I'm not warm up. It's about to go silent. Okay, yeah. Laughables, we're probably about to end for today, everyone. Thank you all for following, etc. Everybody on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. It's time for us to do some errands today. Probably my day off, so we'll probably go and do something now. I have to pick up water and stuff. We have to get some water. So, everybody that joined today, everybody that followed, thank you. TikTok, thank you, everybody. MJP, thank you for being here for most of the duration. And anybody else on TikTok that's currently watching that I can't see, but you're here, thank you. I very much so appreciate it. We might be back later, I don't know. If we come back later, it'll probably be just level a little bit, maybe. Or maybe even play a different game, I'm not sure. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day or night. And yeah, I'll probably either see you later or see you tomorrow. And Laughables, you too, have a great day. Amy, FlixFN. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching. We'll might be back tomorrow. Oh, I guess Noah was the one that followed today. Alright everyone, thank you. See you later. And Burren, I know. Burren's probably here too, but I can't see you, Burren. Thank you.